Hello, and welcome to your Soul Space Meditation with me, Kath Temple, the Success and Happiness Psychologist. I'm really loving this time of creating sacred spaces and sacred places. And I remember some years ago, probably 10 years ago now, when I first saw the house that I now live in. And I felt it was very special and that there were glorious energies running in it. I could see it needed some work. Doesn't everything, including us. But I could see what lay beyond the way it looked at the time that I found it. It's a little bit like what I do with children and young people with behavioural issues. I can see past where they are to who they could be and what is possible. And I could see the possibilities in this place. And for me, I've created a sacred space in my home. My name is Temple. I've created a kind of a temple in here too. And I've never felt that I've been alone in the house, even when I've been alone in the house. I'm very blessed because my daughter, son-in-law and their child live with me here temporarily at the moment, and I really enjoy that. But I have been here on my own, and I'm perfectly okay on my own too. But I'm never alone. I believe that we are eternal beings, sovereign beings, divinity within. And I think some of my ancestors are probably around here. But not only that, my guides. I believe that there is guidance from the unseen realms that sometimes we do see and glimpse too. And one of the things that I think makes this space a little special is that one of the Earth's song lines, one of the Earth's big ley lines, the St. Michael's line from Glastonbury, that runs all the way through Stonehenge, comes out in the fields just over the way from the room in which I'm sitting, and then heads out into the North Sea at Hopton, and then across to the Great Wall of China and the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Fascinating, fascinating. There's a line of your life, a timeline, we call it in neurolinguistics, a line of time, a lifeline of you in all your past glories, in your present glory, and in all of the glories of your future yet to come. And we're going to take a look at that in a moment. And a little like this time, it's almost like what my friend, the lovely Dr. Robert Holden, calls a badly wrapped gift. This time is a badly wrapped gift. But it does give us time to pause, to be still, and to reflect. You're a hero on a hero's journey. A hero on a hero's journey. In every hero's journey, there are crises. Within every crisis of your life, of all of our lives, there's a gift. There's always a rainbow in the clouds, as Dr. Maya Angelou used to say. A rainbow in the clouds, a gift in every crisis. And when you see the gift, you'll also begin to glimpse the ripples and the echoes, the consequences of the gift in the heart of the crisis. And I hope you're beginning to see yours, and maybe you have for a very long time, within this crisis. I don't think it's a crisis of humanity, though. I think there are many elevated consciousnesses upon this planet, and in the end we're all one interconnected consciousness. I believe in the unified field of energy, and we're all connected. Perhaps that's what you're doing here today, right here and right now. But you can begin to look at your life like that hero's journey, and you can begin to see the crises in your own life, the wonderful attributes and characteristics that were drawn forth as a result of that crisis, the things that you found yourself doing that perhaps at one point you thought you were incapable of, that sometimes it's in the difficult times that we rise and become who we came here to be. And I think as this is happening, we've all been called in for this time. We've all been called in for this time. And so how are you rising throughout it? Are you up for a meditation? I'm guessing you are, and that's why you've tuned in. I'm going to put some music on. The music was gifted. Just have a stutter. Get my teeth in. The music was gifted to me by a wonderful professor of positive psychology, the lovely Professor Micah Sadigh. And Micah said I can use this music on my meditations and on my products. And how lovely is that? It's called In a Journey, and it's his original music, and it's rather lovely. So here we go. And you know us, I hope you can hear that. We always begin with that 7-11 breath, with the 7-11 breath. And if the children are with you, maybe their lives are a little shorter than yours, maybe do a different meditation with the children. But for the children around you, it's a 5-9 breath. A 5-9 breath. So when you're ready, we're going to do 3 7-11 breaths. 3 7-11 breaths. Flipping the switch on your nervous system. Taking down the alarm system, if indeed it was on, and switching on the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest, digest and relaxation response, which is so good for your immunity. So here we go. A little unity in community, or a lot of unity in community. And here we go with your hero's journey. I sometimes call this technique the Oprah Technique, and you'll know in a moment why. But here we go, 3 7-11s. And just allow your eyes to close if they're not already closed. Here we go. Imagine for a moment that you're in a most beautiful cinema. A beautiful cinema, velvet chairs so comfortable. The chairs, perhaps your favourite colour, And through the door of the cinema, you're joined by a wonderful woman called Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, a woman using her power wisely and well upon our beautiful planet for many, many years. And she comes and sits by your right side. And together, you're about to watch a movie. And the movie begins, and upon the screen you recognise yourself as a younger person, and you're being shown the movie of your life, your hero's journey from the tiny little baby that was born to the magnificent spirit you are today. And every now and a few thens, our wonderful Oprah pauses the movie. She pauses the movie and she gives a commentary to you. This is a woman who. This is a child that. This is a man who. And she tells you all of the things that she sees in the you upon that movie screen, the you in your own hero's journey. Notice the parts she picks up on and how she's wonderfully affirming, tremendously validating. and how she teaches you to see it with eyes anew, awakened. And you begin to see yourself through the eyes of Oprah Winfrey, wise goddess of a woman. Hear what you hear her saying. Notice what you notice about the parts of your life that she lands upon. And feel the feelings that you feel as you hear her wonderful affirmations about you and the who of who you are and the who of who you are. Big Spirit come to earth. Big Spirit come to earth, called in. You're the called in one, the waited for one. Here for a brief shining moment of maybe 100 years, of maybe 100 years. Notice the highlights and the lowlights of your hero's journey, and notice that you grew and evolved through every single one of them, expanded in your beingness, in your soul, in your spirit. You have learned so much on this earth walk, have you not? Allow yourself to see some of the special wise guides there have been along your hero's journey. The special wise guides, the way showers. And notice where you have been a way shower, a wise guide for others. And when you arrive at the present moment, just revisit the movie again. But this time, instead of hearing Oprah talk, you take on the validating commentary and you own the validating commentary. I am a woman who, or I am a man who. And say the affirmatory validating things about yourself, about your learnings, about how you earned the wings upon your back, how you flew to freedom from some things, how you kept rising, rising, rising like some phoenix from the ashes of the past. And within each thing, begin to truly notice the gift in all things, even if it's a little hidden at times, and see the ripples and the echoes, the consequences of you choosing to do something about the gift, feeding it forward in some way that changed your world, maybe our world, the worlds of many others. begin to recognize that your troubles have been rather like sand, rather like grit in an oyster, and that many pearls were scattered along the way because you chose to rise, to evolve, evolution, sometimes some revolution within a lifetime. Notice the pearls you scattered. And allow your unconscious to comfortably continue that process. Now, and in the moments and the days and the weeks ahead, recognizing the power and the gift within all things, even if they're badly wrapped gifts. And then find yourself in this time-space reality, hearing that music, listening to my voice, which will go with you, sitting on that seat, the seat supported by the floor supported by the foundations of that building, the building supported by our Great Mother, the Earth, and our Great Mother, the Earth, supported by the Force, by the great intelligence, the infinite intelligence, by the force that guides us all. And with that thought in mind, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes. Namaste. The light in me bows to the light in you. Kath Temple, saying thank you, I salute you for the hero you are on your hero's journey. And we have more pearls to scatter across our great earth. Thank you for being here.